Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, hold on. Okay. So, welcome. I'm going to be doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Also for those of us who find ourselves on this channel without any Piscean anything. You're probably an empath and you probably need a message from your soul. Okay? So my hair is extra poofy today for some unknown reason. I use a different shampoo. It's a known reason. I use a different shampoo and that's what happened. All right. So I asked the energies what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard was wanting a piece of you. And then that song "Piece of Me" by Britney Spears started playing. I'm just saying. Someone wants a piece of you. I'm wondering if it's you. I'm wondering if part of what's happening is that you are starting to realize you've given so much of yourself away to so many people that you just don't know who you are anymore. You maybe feel like there's nothing left for you. I'm here to tell you there's always something left for you. There is. There's always something left for you if you'll just allow yourself to receive. One more. Oh, my supplements. Okay, my supplements were trying to come back up. Gross. Let's see if I can do this. My hood. Keep my hair covered. There. So maybe my hair will calm down. Yeah. I'm having problems right now. I'm having problems. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Okay. It's just yellow diamonds in the night. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hold up. Let's do one more shuffle. All right. So, as usual, Pisceans, someone is fixated on you. 3. And then let's get from this other deck right here. All right. Anyways. Shit. Okay. All right, let's get started. All right, guys. Something's in my lip. All right. Anyways. Ooh, okay. Yikes. Okay, let's look at the other cards. Oh, hot diggity damn. Okay. Ooh, y'all. So, there's a little bit of a message of like someone from your past. Oh, how would I put this? So, okay. Sorry. I just had to slap myself really quick. Get myself out of that fucking freak out. Okay. So someone from your past is kind of like I guess preparing to make contact. You know, they're putting everything into proper order, taking the proper precautions. Um and you know, it's things are coming to like this fever pitch of wanting and needing something from you. Now, it's up to you whether you're going to like I don't know, do what they say or respond or whatever it is. It doesn't feel like this is going to be forced on you. Okay? It feels like this is something that you have the opportunity to decide for yourself, like how you want to respond to any of this. You'll have that opportunity. So this is not being forced on you. That's really, really being emphasized for me. This is just something that I guess needs to be revisited for even just a little bit. There's nothing in here that makes me feel like, run. I don't feel that at all. I just feel like there's going to be something presented to you. It's something being presented by someone from your past. And you will have that option to decide, like, nope, nope. So let's reiterate. This does not necessarily have to mean anything romantic. Okay. Now, I also have to be very clear. This person coming back might want some romantic stuff to happen eventually, but that's not what's being brought to you at the very beginning. Okay? So we can just all of us can calm down. All of us can calm down. It's almost this sense of like they're going to like present you an opportunity to have communication again, and this communication can kind of help you to better understand um maybe like why things had to go the way they did, and like, you know, kind of just like catch up. And then if that's all you're wanting, then that's it. But it's it's like this sense of um I don't know. I guess whoever it is already finally realizes the gravity of, you know, what happens when they upset you, that you can't be forced or rushed or coerced into anything. Anything. And they're like, okay, all right. So I lost that round. I lost that round. And now I'm kind of just like, ooh, I hear like I want to feel whole. I want to feel whole and kind of just make things right. I don't know what that means. I don't trust people who say that kind of stuff. You know, I have trust issues, first off. Okay. I have trust issues. I don't feel like my trust issues have to go anywhere. I feel like I have to make sure that when I have that pop up, that I go ahead and like am extra watchful, making sure I pay attention to any signs that this is just a repeat of some bullshit. And maybe that's what you need to learn. Like, not all bullshit has to repeat itself. Only the bullshit that you allow to be loaded in the same places and then unpacked. Yeah, you know, because sometimes people will bring a package of bullshit to your door, and if you don't unpack it, it's kind of just like still self-contained. And then you can observe, like, okay, what is this? Is this like, you know, bullshit? And then you can decide, like, oh, no, no, thank you, I'm refusing that delivery. Okay. But it's a very clear message of do not just jump to that assumption that this is the same old shit, that, oh no, I don't need none of. Okay, well, you know, maybe that's not what's coming back. whatever it is you're assuming, maybe that's not what's coming back. Maybe it's something else, someone else. Maybe it's going to come in a different form, but there is definitely something that needs to be revisited. Okay, could even be something catalytic for us in the discussion, a key to unlock a deeper dimension and chance to integrate our parts. Yes, that's exactly what I'm like roundabout way trying to get at. Whoever this is, whatever this is, it carries a part of the puzzle for you. Okay? Let's not be so like limited in our understanding and willingness to learn that we're like, oh, if they come back, they just want some booty. Oh, yeah, but first off, what if they never got booty? How do you know they want booty now? Hmm? They never got booty before. So, I mean, let's not be so like focused on confidence building techniques that we forget, like, not everyone wants you that way. Michael laughed. Why are you laughing? I tell myself that often. Like sometimes I get, I get freaked out. I'm like, okay, no, no. I don't want interaction with you like that. And it's not necessarily that the other person is being inappropriate. I tend to just be like, why are you talking to me? What do you want? Why are you talking to me? And I have to remind myself, yeah, I don't need someone else to check me. I need to check myself. Like, girl, chillax. Not everybody wants you like that, girl. Okay. Not everybody wants you like that. You not everybody's cup of tea, shot of vodka, tequila sip. You not everybody's like thing. Just relax. Like someone messaged me. I happen to have my messenger installed again temporarily. I happen to have my Facebook Messenger installed again temporarily, and it dinged last night. And it was a complete stranger, and they just messaged hi, and I was like, "Ooh!" I'm waiting for another ding for like a notification that a picture has been sent, and and there was no other ding. There was none, and I was like, "Girl, not everybody is going to slide into your DMs like that with that type of intent. All they said was hi. Don't open it. Don't open that. But it's fine. It's literally fine. It's okay. Just leave it alone. Okay? So sometimes we have to have these conversations with ourselves where we have to just be like, "Listen, it's okay. Stay calm, stay centered. Allow yourself to witness things coming to fruition rather than using your extreme manifestation ability to manifest worst case scenarios." Okay? We have to stop with manifesting, feeding that worst case scenario stuff. Let's set an intention right now. Let's have like a really, really powerful Piscean empath moment. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Allow yourself to set the intention. Anything that returns back to me rightfully belongs and will help me to learn in the most compassionate, most gentle manner possible. I have nothing to fear about my life and the people who were, are, or might once again be part of my life. I can handle anything my life sends my way. I have no problems, just opportunities to learn. Take another deep breath in. Slow exhale out. I want you to say this out loud. This is how I choose to live. Nothing will override my decisions. And give yourself a moment. Just really allow yourself to breathe. Let that thought, that intention soak in. Allow it to really get your full focus. if this is how you're choosing to live, if this is how you're choosing to see your life and all the circumstance in your life, nothing can hold you down. Nothing can keep you down. And anything that tries to knock you down, see it as this. I'm doing squats. I got to go down before I stand back up. It's nothing but squats. I'm just pushing weight. That's it. That is it. Nothing in my life can destroy me but myself. And in that destruction, I'm providing myself an opportunity to rebuild in a way that is more aligned with my truth, my reality, and my purpose. It's so important for us to begin really, really choosing how we experience situations, how we allow ourselves to react, respond, learn, avoid. These are all decisions. All your decisions should now be cognitive ones that you are consciously making, not just knee-jerk reactions. So with that, I feel like it's safe for me to say whatever comes back will help me to grow in the most beautiful way ever. It's going to be a very interesting, potentially, yet also very peaceful type of experience. Anyone from my past, if they return to me, I will know they've only been allowed to return because they have grown. They're no longer the person that I left behind. And if they have grown, there is space for them to hold within my consciousness. We can interact. It's going to be safe. If they have not grown, if they are still the same person, they won't be able to access me. They won't be able to find a phone number. They won't be able to find an email. They won't be able to find social media accounts. None of their messages will reach me. And if a message does reach me, then I'll know. I'm now being prepared by my soul to finish whatever that conversation is, learn and to release whatever happened in the past, allow myself to really truly be present. Nothing can hurt me anymore, not even myself. Just really set that intent for yourself. Really, really just exist in that place of peace. Like for some reason, I really, really feel that sense of peace right now. Like whatever comes back, there's no need to argue. There's no need to be defensive. There's no need for explanations. I just know nothing will be allowed to be able to access me unless they have gone through that trial by fire, have been forged by that sacred flame, and is ready. If they are ready to serve as a sword of truth to help me cut through that jungle within my mind so I can find my path again, let them come back. That's fine. That's fine. But if they're just, raw materials, like unless I need to learn how to forge a sword, I won't even notice. I won't even notice. No more fear. No fear of who's coming back, who's not coming back. How can you handle it? You've handled everything in your life thus far. Oh, but you don't understand, Emmie. You don't know my life. I don't need to know your life. I know your energy. You are still here. Not only are you here on this earth, you're taking the time to listen to me, someone who will not coddle your fears, someone who will call you out on your bullshit. That tells me you are badass. Whether you choose to identify as that or not, you are badass. Not a lot of people can share space with me. Why? I will not sugarcoat. I will tell the truth. It will be a raw and real, honest conversation we have. And unless you're powerful enough to really look at yourself from a different perspective so that you can finally grow yourself, you will not want to share space with me. And that's okay. I'm not going to change just to be able to hold space with more people. No. I'm about the quality, not the quantity. That's fine. At some point, more of the world will be ready to really truly look at themselves and how they co-created situations, take ownership of their decisions, take ownership of that causation and effect. Until then, I'm perfectly fine with only 44 people sharing space with me. That's perfectly fine with me. Those 44 people are profound parts of my journey right now. And see, this is how you just accept where you're at. Not like settle for it, but accept this is where I need to be right now. This is what I need to do. These are the people that need to be with me in this space right now. I'm not longing for anything. I'm not missing anything. Y'all are who I need to share space with right now. And that's it. Just leave it at that. There's no need for like, oh my God, but what if someone I don't like is quietly watching? Oh my God, what if one of my stalkers is quietly watching? Oh, let them quietly watch. I'm peaceful in my space. Ace of Spring, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So this is one of the cards that came up. It had a sense of it is connected to you, but it's also potentially a message to your cross watcher. Like this is where they're at. They're finally getting to a point where it's like, I need to do something. I need to say something. It's become intolerable. I have this need. And I think a lot of that, oh my God, that is adorable, but not. You are their cherry blossom. Oh, oh, the Piscean in me needs to just shush. Girl, don't romanticize that. You are their sakura flower. I'm just saying, sakura. Sakura flower. You are their sakura. I'm just saying. 9 of Spring, protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So, the fixation on you is it's ramping up. It's ramping up. There are very real consequences to them in their life. Look what the fuck my cat did. He did not want to let me go. Anyways, it's ramping up. The fixation, it's becoming more and more and more. Like I feel almost a sense of they're checking in more. They're checking your social media more. They're checking what you post. They're wondering if what you're posting is like a low key message to them. I mean, if it's got to be low key, I'm going to be the Thor in that equation. I know. Michael says that wasn't funny. Okay. I just had to try. I had to try it. Okay. So, but here's the thing, they got to be very careful in the way they do this because they have to preserve their environment. That tells me they are probably in a relationship. They are probably in a relationship and they are risking everything just to check on you. I don't find that romantic. Let's not romanticize that. I was telling my husband about someone that I knew long time ago when I was a teen, and how like I don't want to say my husband knows this person. Like I've introduced him. Like this is someone that I consider, a friend, like a friend, not a friend, but like a friend from high school. And I was saying like when I was going to college, we were hanging out, like just platonic hanging out. And I had made the statement one day of like, yeah, no, I would never even talk to a guy with a girlfriend. Like, ew, ew. Like if I was to, in order for me to give someone an opportunity to talk to me in some sort of romantic capacity, like you have to literally be single, like single. Not like, oh, we're about to. No, you have to have already broken up. Like, I'm not, no, that's not how I roll. And I said this to my friend, not realizing that they didn't see me as a friend. And then like the next day, they were like, oh yeah, me and my girlfriend broke up. What? Why? What the fuck? Why? And then I stopped hanging out with them because like, what the fuck? Why'd y'all break up? Like I said that the day before and you broke up? What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. I don't find that honorable at all. At all. I refuse to be the reason why a relationship ends, because if you got it in you to be like that, you got it in you to do that to me too. I'm good. I'm good. Show me who you really are. Show me who you really are. Mhm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I'm saying. One of the things that I really, really love, even from the start about my husband, sharing with each other like history and this and that. And he's never cheated on a girlfriend. Oh, fuck yes. Hello. Talk to me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Come on. You know? So to me, that's like, oh, yes. I like that. I definitely like that. Keep talking. Don't allow yourself to romanticize someone else's disrespectful behaviors just because it's not towards you yet. Yet. For example, if someone has no problem calling their mother a bitch, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want none of that. Nope. 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 Be very clear in what you want and don't settle. Don't compromise and don't settle. Ever since I was a teen, I've never had a person that I'm dating call me a bitch to my face. I don't know if they call me that somewhere else. Don't ever address me like that to my face. I don't fucking think so. Mm-hmm. Don't refer to women as bitches. If I hear that, I'm good. I'm out. Why? Because I'm part of that group you're calling bitches. That's why. Be particular about what you want. These are bare minimums for me. These are absolutely bare minimums for me. I want someone who's not a cheater. Okay? That's not being picky. That's bare minimum. That's basic standards. I want someone who will never address me as though I'm a bitch. Bare minimum. I want someone who can respect a mother. Okay? Bare minimum. These are bare minimum things. Stop allowing people who don't even meet the standards, the basic standards, to convince you that you're asking for too much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Have your standards there for you. The same applies for people who are like soulmates, twin flames, twin rays. Excuse me. The same applies for those type of people. I'm going to have my standards. If you fall short of those standards, you can have some time to correct yourself. I mean, I'm not saying you're deficient as a human being. I'm saying if you want to hold space with me, you got to be at least a certain caliber of honest, have a certain level of integrity, self-respect, drive, ambition. Is bare minimum. Because the people you hang around the most, the people you think about the most, you actually take in their characteristics after a certain period. You start to act more like them. If I don't like how you act, I don't want to act like you. So I'm not going to hang around you. Does that mean I think I'm better than you? Well, it depends. What are you asking me about? When it comes to integrity, yeah, I probably do. It's okay for me to have that assessment. Does that mean you have no worth as a human being? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Does that mean to me personally, you have minimal worth as someone that I want to associate with? Yes. That's okay for me to say that. Yes. I don't feel like you will help me to grow into the person that I believe I need to grow into. And if you're just going to serve as someone who's going to, help bring me back to toxic places, I don't need you in my life. I don't want you in my life. I don't want toxicity. I don't. I don't. Days where my he gonna be so mad. Days where my brother with a heart problem, he's being toxic. Oh, I gotta go. Why? Well, hello, Mr. Toxicity. I'll legit tell him up front, you hella toxic today. He'll tell me too. If I'm communicating in a toxic way, he will legit let me know, ooh, you're being toxic right now. Yeah, because I'm talking to you. No. It's okay for you to have your days where you're toxic, but if as a person, this individual is nothing but toxic, where their critical mass is in that toxicity, that means more of them is toxic than not. You need to talk to your mom or Jesus about that. I'm not here to raise you. Just saying. Just saying. And maybe when people get toxic with you, one of the things you could say is, have you taken the time to talk to your mom or Jesus about this? But don't laugh. You got to like really deliver. Like, have you taken the time to talk to your mom or Jesus about this? You can't laugh at the end. You have to just, have you? Because I can connect you with that if you want. Just let people know, like, hey, this is beyond my security clearance. You need to go straight to Yeshua. Yeshua or the mama, okay? Okay, Yeshua or the mama. I'm not Yeshua. I'm not the mama. So, I mean, if you want me to be your mom, I'm going to spank your ass. Just saying. I don't believe in spanking, but toxicity, I don't know. Maybe it needs to get beat out of you. I'm joking. I don't believe in violence. I mean, no. King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. And then we have 9 of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible changes. So for the person who's cross-watching you, it's this sense that they need to make sure they protect what they have built financially. I almost wonder if this means like they own a business. Maybe they've made investments with their current relationship, not just emotional investment. I'm talking about financial, fiduciary. Ooh, that's hard. If that's all entangled, that's really hard. That's really, really hard. So that's a sense that I get. That's what's taking time, is like, I guess emotionally they've made their choice. Like they need to pursue this. What? Hold up. What? Need to pursue what? Michael goes, I thought you entered into a place of peace and acceptance. I did, and then I exited it so I could hear you better. What? Pursue. Okay. They've already made a decision to pursue the continuation of their learning. Okay. They made a decision to continue the process of learning. I think you're probably involved in that learning. And they just need to make sure that they secure whatever financial fiduciary type investments that they've made. Okay. They are powerful and they have dedication. They're very dedicated to this. Ooh, I don't like that message though. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Michael says stop saying okay. Okay. They're powerful. They're dedicated to seeing this lesson through this time around. The message I'm going to say it. The message that I didn't like was that they're more dedicated to you and the pursuit of you than they are to whatever they currently have going on in their life. Okay. These are the cycles that they go through. So that triple moon goddess, it's almost a sense of you are their triple moon. In all your phases, they are just so madly in love with you. In all of your phases. In all of your phases. There is this quote, I believe it's Muslim. Hold on. Moon poem. Oh, I think it's Islam. Where is it? Let's see. I've posted it before. It's a beautiful, beautiful quote. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I have to find it for you guys. I don't know. How do you get to the archive? Oh, here, archive. All right, let's see. I'll find it. I need to find it because you guys need to hear it. It's like one of the most beautiful things that I've heard. And it might be one of the most beautiful things that I've heard simply because I've lived several lifetimes in that region of the world with those beliefs. I might not find it. I just might not find it. I think we're going to have to be okay with me not finding it. Yeah, I don't know that I'll find it. I might. Hold on. Michael says, don't give up. Okay. Well, how about you tell me exactly where to go to find it so that I can just already have it and we can move forward with this reading. I hate when you do this kind of stuff. I hate it. I hate it. He says, you're making progress. You said you hate it, not you hate me. And give me a few minutes. We're working up to that. We're definitely working up to that. We are so working up to that. Uh-huh. Michaela, I believe you are being extra fucking toxic right now. Kindly go away. Yes, I said kindly go away. Yes. You heard me very accurately. Unless you tell me where it is, I'm gonna fucking just not look. I'm just not. I'm done. I'm not looking for shit. I'm not looking for shit. Let's keep going. Okay. You are his triple goddess. He just fucked up the whole vibe. Hold on. I can't search for shit. I have nails. You told me to get nails. I fucking can't type shit. Okay. Hold on. I gotta find it now. No, I don't want videos. I want. Okay. He's laughing because I don't want to look for it because I can't. I got nails. I can't type shit. That's don't. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I just be quiet. Just be quiet. I don't want to hear you. But you know, every time you talk to me and I respond to you, it makes me look crazy, right? He goes, when have you cared about that? I haven't. I don't know where it is. Okay, I don't know the fucking what. I don't know. I'm frustrated now. You know, I got a fucking short attention span. Triple moon goddess. Triple moon goddess. You are their triple moon goddess. Let's see. Triple moon goddess. I'm so stressed out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, what does it mean? Maiden, mother, and crone. Uh huh. For those who have the triple aspect of the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Like, ooh, okay. So, it's almost this thing of like, you're extremely youthful. Maybe they see you as like a wild woman. That's attractive. And it is. A lot of people like that. A lot of people like that when you just pop off. You just be who you are, pop off, pop the top off that wine, let it breathe. They love that. No, people love that. Why? Because yeah, they just love it. I don't know why. So that maiden, you are not bound and constrained by society's mandates, by like all stuff. They love that about you. They love how nurturing you are, like the respect. And then that, like, you just badass. You know shit. Extremely, extremely hard to find another woman who embodies that triple moon goddess energy, where you can both be wise and youthful and free. You know what I mean? Having that balance and being able to be nurturing, like most of us want our mother to be. You know what I mean? You know, it's not that that type of mother doesn't exist. It's that most mothers are not like that. And so when you can find a woman or a man who embodies all of these things that you felt you needed as a child, and they can join you in this space of like fun as well as wisdom, that's just irresistible. So that's what you embody for them. You embody the triple moon goddess. Like, you are literally, they see you as an irreplaceable, unmatchable goddess, you know? Ooh, damn. You are their cherry blossom. Let's see, what does Sakura? Sakura. Spiritual meaning. Okay. Sakura is a symbol of revival, rebirth, or coming back to life. It's associated, its meaning is associated with its blooms, and this flower tree tells us about the new beginning and never losing hope in life. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Love and the female mystique, beauty, strength, and sexuality. Okay. So that's like, you know, ties into that triple moon goddess energy, where they feel like you embody all of these things that they just are looking for. And it's sad because if this is really the case, all these other cards that got pulled out, they're in a relationship, they're in a partnership, and it looks like this is such a serious long-term partnership that the finances are commingled, and that's why they have to be careful so that they don't lose a lot of their that this is like a really fucked up situation. Either they want to be in union with you, or this signifies that they're married, that they're engaged. This is like a really, oh, I'm just saying, you know, ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. If they're, Shit, I forgot about these cards. They're powerful and they're more dedicated to you than they are in what they're in right now. That is so bad. That is so bad. That is so bad. Oh my God. I need to find that quote. I don't know what you guys did to this person. They're fixated on you, like totally fixated. I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna this is gonna be real not good. This is gonna be really not good because you've allowed. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying you've allowed a connection to be established that just can never be trumped by any other connection. And it's not necessarily that you did anything inappropriate, either of you, but that connection, that connectivity, forever trump any other stuff that they'll come across. And that's not going to be good. I'm just saying, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Okay, guys, I'm looking for that quote. It better be as good as I remember it to be, because if not, I just wasted so much time. I just wasted so much time. I got to find that quote thing. Just so beautiful. I know exactly what it looks like. I just need to find out how I put it. I think I'm getting close. I think I'm getting close. I keep on falling. And out of love with you. Sometimes I love you. Oh my God, how many fucking posts have I made? Jesus, Mary, Joseph. 3 wise men in the manger. Holy frick. Okay, I don't want to find it no more. This is too much. You're asking too much from me. He goes, are you going to cry again? Fuck you. I'll cry if I want. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry. And he says, if you would just face shit, you wouldn't have to cry and have small valve releases. Fuck you. How about that? How about that? La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know where it is. Can you just tell me what the fuck folder to look in? You're frustrating the shit out of me. I'm breathing hard, bro. Tell me what fucking folder it is. I am pouting. Pouting. That's what adults do when they get fucking frustrated. I'm aware. My breathing is compromised. I'm aware. I don't know where it is. Why are you getting loud? Because I'm fucking frustrated. Why else would I get loud? I don't know where it is. I don't know. Just a little bit more? Okay. Yo. Ooh, sometimes you have to just forget what you feel and remember what you deserve. Let me save that shit. Okay, I can't save it. Sorry. I can't save it. It's fine. Dude, for real. I'm so frustrated now. Can you just He says I look childish. I'm a motherfucking child of God. How about that? I'm a motherfucking child of God, okay? Of course I'm going to look like a child. He says, you appear childish. That's right, because I'm a motherfucking child of God. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Okay. Let me get in control of myself. No, fuck you. I don't need to find shit no more. Drag me. Drag me through the bushes. By my hair. I don't give a shit. Okay. Card number 30, judgment. Use your judgment. Okay. Use your judgment. I feel like they're using their judgment. They're feeling like they're. Okay. They've judged that you're worth the risk, that watching you and all of that stuff is worth the risk. It's worth the risk. Okay. Direction Sigil, you're their compass. You're their compass blossom. You know, their compass rose. There's just something about you that they just really can't get enough of. And it's this sense of like that the whole using the rose, the flower. It's you're basically a rose to them. Like there's this delicateness about you, this vulnerability that they just can't, like, I don't know, there's something. It's a vulnerability, and it's like you also come equipped with the thorns, and they love the juxtaposition of the soft delicate petals with the thorns. And it's this whole thing of, you know, a lot of people love only the rosebud, a rose flower that has not yet had the opportunity to bloom, and they see that even in their absence you like bloomed so beautifully, so beautifully. Ooh. And they just, yeah, I guess they've checked in here and there throughout this time that they've been gone, and they've just witnessed you continue to bloom, continue to grow, continue to become more of the woman they already saw the potential you carried within you way back when you had contact. And now seeing that potential like being lived out in the open, seeing it like etched on the flesh. Oh my God, that's so like romantic and poetic and shit. Just leave me alone though. Leave me alone though. Okay. Okay. Michael says, return back to your place of peace. This is my peace. I feel most peaceful when I'm combative. Okay. I'm just saying, this dude act like he wasn't there when I was made. You knew all the measures in which things were calibrated. You knew my combativeness, rebelliousness, stubbornness, all of that shit. Like they emptied the container out. They emptied it out. You should have said, "How can we just please? Can we be a little more conservative in that?" You were there. You were there when my attitude was being formed. You could have filed some sort of like request to lessen the amounts of those ingredients. You know, someone dumped the salt all up in my mix. Card number 5, change. Change, Sigil. Change is coming. Change is coming. I feel like the change has to do with the judgment they made that puts them in your direction again. And hey, let's recap. Let's rewind that shit. Recap it. Caps. Cap the shoulders, caps. We're taking the caps, we're putting it back on. Let's recap. So this might not have anything to do with romance. Okay. This might not have anything to do with romance. This has everything to do with lessons, learning, growth, expansion of awareness, rise in the level of dimensional consciousness. This is such a profound thing that has to happen. Got nothing to do with the romance, though. Now, if you want to pepper some of that romance, this is me grinding that pepper. If you want to pepper some of that romance all up in your shit, I mean, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's on you. It's like we are at Olive Garden, and they've brought the big ass pepper grinder. Okay. So it is up to you. If you want to sprinkle some of that pepper, that's on you. Innocence. Ooh. This is turning telenovela. Ooh. Dare I say it? For those whose person has a partner, their partner is just highly unaware that they've begun checking in on you again. Their partner. Ooh, na na, what's my name? I don't know. Let me just. I keep on falling. And out of love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. I think that's their song. At times I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling in and out. Okay, I should not be entertaining myself with this shit. Michael says you should not entertain yourself with this. Love with you. I never love someone way that I love you. Never felt this way. Let me just stop. Michael's laughing now. He's laughing now. How do you give me so much pleasure? Cause me so much pain. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just when I thought taking more than would a fool. Okay, I'll stop for real. I don't like Michael laughing. I don't like to see him happy. Touche, touche. That's right. I'm a motherfucking child of God. Be aware of who you're talking to. Okay, card number 7, new dimensions. New levels of learning. Okay, new dimensions, new levels of learning. I feel like this is probably why it needs to kind of like circle back around, because it will cause you to accrete in a frequency to reach higher levels of actual learning. We have to make sure that we allow ourselves the space to go from like compliance and willingness to learn what our soul is trying to teach us. And it's okay for you to like return back to this place of a little bit salty moments. Where you eat salty foods are not just bad. You know what I mean? There are times where it's okay. Using my brother as an example again, everyone's always on his case about you can't eat that's salty. And one of the times where he was hospitalized, it turns out like his body was actually deficient, like severely deficient in sodium. You need a certain amount of sodium in your body for your body to function properly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, electrolytes are salts, different types of salts. Okay. So we have to make sure we allow ourselves the space, the sovereign right, the opportunity to kind of, swing back and forth between, acceptance and refusal. That's okay. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never swung so hard at love. All you did was wreck me. You wrecked me. I'm sorry. Okay, this is how I see it, okay? This is how I see it. First, if you're going to have me talk about shit that's difficult for me to talk about, you better expect me fucking around. First, that's first and foremost. Secondly, hey, people be knowing. People be knowing, they still be trying, thinking they're going to be the exception. And then later they be singing, you wrecked me. I'm not taking enjoyment in wrecking people, but I do see Miley Cyrus naked AF swinging on a wrecking ball. That's that's what I'm laughing about. Okay. We won't stop. We can't stop, 'cause it's we who own the night. Okay. I gotta stop. My eye is like, there's something in my eye. I don't know what it is. Have you guys ever seen a dragon eye? A dragon mark on an eye? You see that? Have you guys ever heard of dragon eyes? Is it up there? Is it down here? I can't remember, but I know there's 4 right here. It's dragon marks on my eyes. All right, card number 9, dark interference. Dark interference. Damn, dark interference. Oh, damn. I don't know. Okay, y'all, I gotta stop fucking around. I gotta finish this live stream. I gotta go live later, so let me just. Okay, first, my cat fanoodled me earlier, and I think I have his fur in my eye. He fanoodled me. All right. So card number 53. Michael goes, so you're just gonna. Okay. Dark interference. There is dark interference going on. It's, I think, part of what is agitating your person to the degree that it's coming to a head, and they're actually willing to risk what they have built for themselves, the life that they have built for themselves, in order to reconnect with you. Okay. So card number 53, attract sigil. Like a moth to a flame, this mofo is willing to burn for you. They're willing to burn for you. Jeeves was my torch. The sound of their love. It's burning. Well, hello there, flame. Let me put it on full blast. I don't want to burn myself for real. Okay. I'm scared. I think this is fully filled. I'm good. The joke is not worth it. The joke is not worth it. I'm going to burn myself. I'm good. Let me see how that works. See how that works? Like when you recognize something is dangerous and it's going to burn you. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. You know? See, that's why you get burned, USD. That's why you get burned. Mm-hmm. See right there? No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to prove shit to myself. I like my fingers. Know what I'm saying? I like all 4 fingers on one hand, 1 thumb, and a fellow thumb, and 4 more fingers. I like all 10 of them. Just saying. Just saying. I love them. I love them like they're a part of me. Just saying. We don't need to prove shit. What ends up happening when you try and prove shit? Like, all right, bring this person back. I'm going to prove I can mess them up this time. This time, I'm going to really be vindictive. Well, you're going to end up burning yourself, baby boo. I don't even need to play that shit. I'm not interested. None of that. Okay? None of that. None of that. Well, see, here's the thing. I can handle a flame. I'm a Sagittarius, for crying out loud. Here's the thing. You might be of the fire, but I can handle you because I'm water. I can suffocate the shit out of you without even trying. But does that mean I need to drown you to prove? No. We're just gonna let you be, USD. We're gonna let you be, because we've already said what we need to say. Hold on. What? Oh. Okay. Card number 19, awaken. Allow yourself to awaken. Climb up that Jacob's ladder. You guys know what a Jacob's ladder is? You guys know what that is? Let me just stop. Okay. Yellow diamonds in. I gotta just. Let me just stop. Universal D knows what that means. Let me stop. Oh my God. Let me just stop. Okay. Okay, just can I edit that out of this video? Can I edit it out of here, like post-production? I think I can, right? Right? Okay. Card number 52, twin ray healing. So this, whatever this is, it has to do with healing, okay? It might not be someone who is your twin ray. It might not even be a soulmate, but this is something that needs to be healed. For some, this is nothing more than a karmic rebalancing. For some, that's what this is, like rebalancing that karmic load so that you can better handle the lessons that come with it. I think I'm ovulating. that it has to be that. It has to be that. Let me just. Okay. Uterus, ovaries. I'm gonna need you bitches to calm the fuck down. Bitches, stop using me to spread your mouth. Okay, bitches, please. We will have a conversation later. Yes, you can talk to daddy later. Don't worry. We gotta finish this live stream. Okay, that was too far. I'm sorry for that one. I'm sorry. I don't have very good self-regulation skills. Like, if I start down one way, I'm going to go all the way till I bust through the whole wall. And then I'll realize, oh, shit, that was too much. Where the fuck were the brakes again? See, that's how my brain functions. It's okay, though. It's helped me achieve quite a bit in life. It's okay. It's not, it's not some sort of handicap. It's a superpower. It's a superpower. Okay. So card number 52 was twin ray healing. Card number 47 is soul separation. Soul separation. You gotta keep them separated. Okay. So this kind of confirms this is someone that you separated from. Maybe you were once friends and not friends anymore. Maybe you were once lovers, not lovers anymore. It's confirmed. This is someone you actually share a history with. You know what I mean? Even a few days is a history. Okay. Even a few weeks is a history. Even a few months is a history. Even a few years, obviously, that's a history. You know what I mean? So this is someone from your history, someone that sees you as their sakura blossom. Okay. Do 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 do. Card number 1, after the storm. This looks like someone is about to. A storm is brewing in their life. Ooh. Okay, so let's pause a second. Let's pause a second here. This card carries with it this feeling of a storm is brewing in their life, and it could potentially cause them to have to move out, to have to, and where are they going to go? Like, where are they going to go? So all the laughing time is done. This is a very serious thing. For some, this carries with it the message of a crashing and burning of their current relationship. And really, really though, we can joke around all we want on the live stream and stuff, but when it comes to things like that, like we don't actually want someone to suffer, do we? I know I don't. To me, that's not something I can make a joke about or turn into something. It's just no. We cannot be that kind of person where, it's like good. That's what. No, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Allow yourself to have that level of compassion, that level of grace. No matter what's happened in your history, don't be a reflection of nothing more than the ugly parts of that history. Like, I'm totally, and I hope in me sharing this, if you're not already like this, you can choose to be more like this. I'm totally the kind of person, I want everyone to succeed. I don't care what our history is. I don't care what you've done to me in the past. I want you to always have shelter, always feel safe, never feel alone. Have a sense of stability that you can, establish new things for yourself. I want happiness for everyone. I want a sense of belonging for everyone. I cannot celebrate this. This is like a category. What is the highest category? Whatever the fuck the highest category is, that's what kind of storm, hurricane this is. It's a typhoon. It's a fucking typhoon. Like, there's some shit going on. Like, I can feel it. It's just swirling. It's making my fucking veins pop out. Whew, good God. All right. Okay. It's this huge swirling of, not knowing what to do, not knowing. And I don't like when people feel so lost, and it's almost even like a sense of abandonment. Like, they feel abandoned by you, whether you actually abandoned them or not. That's how they feel. Like maybe they weren't good enough, and that's why you didn't choose them. And maybe not. Maybe it's not that they weren't good enough. Maybe it's that that wasn't part of what you both agreed to on a soul level at that time. Maybe you'll never agree to that ever in this lifetime. Maybe at some point you will. Who knows? But we can never celebrate this. We can never make a joke of something like this. Someone is in major turmoil. major turmoil. And I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't I don't necessarily feel like you're doing anything intentional to cause this type of hurt. I feel like this is like a bubbling over of whatever was initiated at the point of separation, like the end of the friendship, the end of the relationship, the end of the contact, whatever it was that ended. This is something that was initiated then. And it's taken a long time for it to go from like a rolling boil to a full on overflow from the pot, make a fat ass mess on the stove. Like things are getting super messy. Maybe not for you, but for them, it definitely is. It definitely is. That's the feel that I get. Um, trust yourself and where you are right now. You have to trust yourself, and they have to trust themselves in whatever process they're in. Now, unless you are actively pursuing something with them and trying to send like encrypted messages through your posts and whatnot, to try and encourage a decision to separate from their current, because I feel like this is a third party circumstance. I feel like this is a third party because if we look here, there's 4 identities. There are 4 identities. And so that tells me it seems like both of you are in relationships separate from each other. Both of you are already in a relationship or something. I don't know. But unless you're really trying to encourage this type of conflict, you can't take responsibility for decisions they're making for themselves. You know what I mean? Even though it's potentially based on you, everyone is free to decide things for themselves. Like, okay, example. And this is so common, okay? If a man cheats on his girlfriend or wife, it's like, oh, it's the other girl's fault, like you homewrecker and this and that. I mean, they played a part in it, obviously. But my logic is, you chose to do that. You chose to betray me in that way. You made this decision. I'm not in a relationship with her. I'm in a relationship with you. You had a lack of respect and consideration for me. So yeah, I might not like her, but really the issue here is me and you. You know what I mean? Me and you. Now, if she had no clue that you were in a relationship, how am I going to hate on her? You lied to her too. You know what I mean? So it's this thing of like, unless you're really actively trying to cause this, how are you going to take responsibility for that? You can feel badly that they're going through whatever they're going through, but is that your fault? Is it your fault that they've never let go of whatever this is that they've been obsessing about over you? Ooh. Okay. Their lack of acceptance of the concept of loving from afar is not my issue. That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. Okay. I'm just saying. Like I said, if you are not like, sending inappropriate text messages, trying to encourage them to come see you, and you know what I mean? No. How is that you? If you just over here minding your own business, living your own life, how is that you? It's not. It's not. Do not take ownership over someone else's, process of balancing their toxicity. Card number 5, follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. Okay. Allow yourself to turn away from the light, to turn away from your shadow whenever you feel it's appropriate. You should be centered between the two. You should exist in the gray zone, okay, in that neutrality. You shouldn't have to stay there indefinitely, but existing in that neutrality helps you to better be able to access that shadow or that light wherever it's appropriate in your life. Okay? This concept of you should only stay in the light, like darkness and shadow is evil and yada, 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 is bullshit. It's a bullshit teaching. It's a bullshit teaching. It just is. You have to accept all your parts, including your shadow. All your parts, including your shadow. The moment you begin rejecting parts of you is the moment you begin to experience soul fragmentation, is the moment you begin to create voids within your space for parasitic things to inhabit. I own every single part of my life. That does not mean I've made the right decision every single time. That does not mean I haven't felt like I've made poor decisions here and there. That means whatever the poor decision is, I recognize it opened up a place of learning for me within that period. I did my best to learn whatever I needed to learn. Some lessons were completed then. Some lessons are still, continuing, and people will be brought into my life as a tutor to help me better learn those things. And it's okay. Wherever I'm at in my process, it's okay. Okay? It's okay. Card number 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. They're stalking you. They're quietly watching. They're quietly watching, looking for a sign that it's okay to approach. Inching closer and closer, they're quietly watching. Now, is this something we have to be afraid of? No. I saw this video of this dude. I gotta show you. Oh, I can't show you. I think I was watching it on my phone. I was watching it with Daddy this morning, and it's like a lioness and 2 lions, right? And one of the lions, I guess, gets picked on by all the other lions, but he's like a favorite of the guy. They're like off in the Serengeti or some shit like that. They're clearly not wild lions because the guy was still alive at the end of it. So as the other lions begin to start picking on him, first it's 2 lions picking on the one, and then basically the whole pride, like hella male lions came, and they were like trying to pick fights with him. And here comes this guy. He's telling him not to do that, and he fucking take off his slipper. He took out the chancla and he slapped the lion with it. I could have sworn he was going to throw his slipper at another lion, but he still had the slipper the whole fucking time. At the end of it, he managed to get all the other lions away from this one lion. He was just like scratching him like, you okay, baby boo? You okay, baby boo? These motherfuckers. I was like, he used a chancla. He used the chancla. Okay. I was just like, shit. And it's the sense of like, he's just a human man. He literally, that's all he had was his motherfucking slipper. That is all he had. But he managed to drive all of that away and protect what he wanted to protect. You can do that too. You don't even need to be the hunter. You just have to choose to not be the hunted. Okay? You have to make conscious decisions on how you're going to handle certain types of behaviors. Yeah, I don't think he even actually hit them. I got to find it. Hold on. I'll find it. I finally found. Oh, what you doing, sir? Hold on. I'm going to like this just so I can go back to it. Hold the phone. Let me see. Oh, here. Here. Okay. So, see, look. The girl first bites him. Now he's like trying to fight him. Here comes Big Daddy. Yep. Oh, shit. All the other lions are coming. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a clusterfuck right here. Yup. Look. He took out his fucking chancla. You want some? Daddy going to give you some. Look at that. Get the fuck out of here. He's like, Don't you fucking touch my favorite. Yeah, no, he's still got his fucking slipper in his hand. He's just, You tell him they better not touch your baby. That's right. Clear the fucking space. Clear the fucking space. He's just like, I'm gonna hit you with look, see, mm-hmm. With his chancla. Oh, he did throw it. He did throw it. I totally would have been like, motherfucker, now I gotta beat you because you made me throw my fucking slipper. Now I gotta walk. And when I catch you, next time I'm not gonna throw my slipper. I'm just gonna beat you with it. You know, and he's just like petting his baby boo, like, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You could totally be that. I mean, he was within his space. He was within his space, and they knew he's not fucking around. He only got a slipper, but he's not fucking around, okay? He's not fucking around. Exactly, Ocean Lover. The spirit in that, the energy of it. Animals are sensitive to the energy. You can't be like, oh no, I don't want contact. But the energy's like, baby boo, come to me. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Nephilim reverse grid? Is that what you're talking about? The Nephilim reverse grid energy? Oh, is that like, is that some pop culture thing that you're, what's NRG? Nephilim reverse grid? Are you talking about Nephilim implants? Artificial implants within the, okay, let me leave that alone. Card number 29, seeing the true you. Allowing yourself to see who you actually are. And maybe when you see that and you accept it, you know, maybe you'll understand why this person can't let you go. Even at least just in their thoughts, they can't let go. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. Just obsessed. Okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're stalking you in real life, like going to your work and things like that. For some, it might. The ones that have a very unhealthy obsession, yeah, it could mean that. But for most, this is probably just like, looking at your social media just to be able to see, like, will they be receptive to me reaching out? I don't know. For some, you do need to finish that interaction. They do need to reach out, and you guys need to finish whatever that interaction was. Again, I don't like to do romantic readings. I just don't. I don't like to do romantic readings. So, all of the things that I talk about, unless I'm directly expressing this is romance, this is romantic, unless I'm doing that, you can just make that blanket ass assumption. She's not talking about romance. She's talking about continuation and hopefully completion of that soul lesson that we were supposed to learn together. Okay? Card number 37, focus on the light. When you're really needing to see yourself, the best surface to use is a dark one. If you're looking at the reflection, your reflection in the water, looking at clear water is going to make it very hard for you to see who you truly are. However, when the water is dark, you can see your reflection rather well. When that water is dark and still, there is zero distortions to what you see. What does this mean? It means it's time for you to do the shadow work. Okay, stop being afraid of what you might find there. Because really, the truths that are encompassed within the shadow aspects of you, the person you see me to be right now was all hidden away in my shadow for much of my life. Now, I say that with an assumption, that you see something good in me, something profound. And if you do, just know all of this was hidden in the shadows up until about, I want to say 5 years ago. 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. So 5 years ago is when I became aware of a specific person existing. The amount of triggering that occurred just naturally, that amount of triggering, not because the person's doing something intentionally mean or anything like that. The proximity of the energy caused a triggering, multiple triggerings simultaneously. And it's taken me quite a few years to process the things that were triggered. It's almost as though I don't have any memory missing from childhood, but it's almost as though the things that were experienced in childhood were placed in a vault, not just put in boxes. I'm so fucking thorough that they were carefully organized and placed within a vault with a triple lock, you know? And so the proximity of that energy caused the unlocking of the vault, and everything kind of just spilled out just because it was time for me to process a lot of my life. A lot of my life. And that was around the time that really, I don't want to say it's just, oh, it's because of this. No, 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 no. It all kind of just kind of came together. So I became aware of this person. I also started my life in the RV. I also, I got disowned. Well, mutual disowning, excommunication. That's when that occurred. I literally made a decision to excommunicate everyone in my life. Those three things created a solid foundation from which to launch an utterly destructive phase of my life. Self-destruction. No one destroyed me. It was complete self-destruction, the deconstruction of the paradigm and program that I was existing within and allowing to operate as a primary program within my operating system. Yeah. And it's taken me a while, several years, to get to the point where it's like much of that, not all, much of that has been cleared away, deactivated, and put in standby mode, right? It's taken me 5 years. That's a long time. But here's the thing, 5 is a number of change. I'm worth that 5-year investment to get me to the point where I've changed. How profound is that? So for those people who are like, I'm in a dark night of the soul, it's been like a week already. When is this going to be done? A while longer, baby boo. A while longer. And I speed through lessons, just so y'all know. I fucking speed through lessons. I'm highly cognitive of what I'm experiencing and why. Oh, so 5s. So 5 years ago, I started a 5-month stint in a parking lot. Yeah. Yeah. 5 is a number of change. It took me 5 months of being stuck before I allowed myself to change and allow myself to receive. It's taken me 5 years to get to a point where I feel like it's okay to be me. It really is. It's okay to be me. I'm not perfect in the sense that society wants me to be. I'm capable of playing that role. Do I need to? Do I want to? And let me tell you, when I play that role, society rewards me. Whew! When I play that role, good God, society rewards me for remaining in the box. I don't give a fuck about your treats. I don't give a fuck about your rewards. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. I don't need rewards for being a dishonorable representation of who I actually am, because that's not who I am. That's not who I am. I'm not someone who will take orders. I'm not someone who will apologize for being who I am. I'm not someone who takes myself so seriously that you only can approach me in one way or there's going to be issues. I'm just not. I'm not. And I couldn't be that anymore. And if you guys like really hear what I'm saying, who Michael brings this up. 5 years ago, I had communication messages with someone for 5 weeks, and then that was done. And 5 years later, I'm like such a different person. Woo! I'm actually me. I'm actually me now. Me. Not someone who lives to please other people, not someone who has no sense of who I am, not someone who takes life so seriously you can't ever be out of place, out of character. You have to play the role, you have to martyr yourself. Like, I'm done with that. I'm so fucking done with that. And it's such a beautiful thing to have no fear of who you lose. It's no loss to me. When you walk away because you can't tolerate the truth of who I am, that's not a loss to me. It's not a loss to you guys either. That's a decision. I respect that decision. Have an amazing life. I'm carrying on with mine. How powerful is that? To be able to live in that way, so authentically true that it frees you. No one let you out of the cage. You began to understand the cage was you. This perception of you have to live in a way that society tells you is right so that they can validate you. I don't need your validation. I really, truly don't. Once upon a time, I did. Once upon a long, long time, I did. And if you want to approach me with that sense of you need me to validate you and that's my role in your life, baby boo, you found the wrong version of me. Wrong version. People will validate all your fears if you allow them to. They will. Even if they don't know what that fear is. Your energy will always seek to correct itself. And it's just like the concepts of homeopathic medicine, like for like. Introduce the very poison in order for your body to be triggered to clear the first poison. Like for like. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Like for like. Whatever exists within you will then be projected at some point in your life outside of you. And this external projection will help bring to light that internal circumstance. What do I mean? Years ago, I used to be afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid that when people understood how different I am, they will think that I'm demonic. My upbringing taught me that. In Catholicism, you're not allowed to be that connected to divinity, that you don't need an intercessor, that a lot of your gifts remain active and you consciously harness it for the benefit of others. My Catholic upbringing tells me that's demonic. Didn't God make me? How can God be omnipotent, omnipowerful, and make a mistake when it was making me? Didn't make a mistake. I'm exactly the way I'm designed, created to be. So how did that play out? I had people for quite some time go around telling others that I've made deals with demons and this and that, and that's why I'm able to do what I do. No, I'm able to do what I do because I'm fucking powerful. That's why. And it had to do with this process of me needing to go through that type of challenge, that type of adversity, to claim the fact like, no, I am fucking powerful because this is how I was born and designed to be. See, and the beautiful thing about this is that I didn't take any classes to develop any of this. I tried to take classes to shut it all down. And what happened? Every single fucking time I was asked to leave, I was not allowed to stay. Mm-hmm. So you can't tell me I made deals with anything. When you're born the way you are and you just live a life that takes you through a process of accepting the fact that this is actually who you are. No one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. That's yours. That was a gift given to you directly by your creator. Don't be scared of those type of people. Why not? Well, because here's the thing, they can't pick and choose. If they believe God is omnipotent, omnipowerful, omnipresent, the creator of all things in heaven and earth, that means it created you. And if they're going to believe that, then they also need to believe that you were created with intention, because God makes no mistakes, right? And then they'll try this roundabout thing of like, oh no, you're dealing with demons. And well, who the fuck do you think created demons? And if they believe their God is the God above all other gods, well then, how is your Almighty God the God above all gods? Did you take a break that day? That a lesser being was given the authority and the ability to create you as an abomination? You can't fucking pick and choose that shit. You cannot pick and choose that shit. Oh, you work with demons. Okay, well, they're angels. I don't work with them, but they're angels. Oh, no, they're not. See, that's evidence of your, like satanic stuff. No, that's logic. Because according to your stories, God made all things. And then some of the angels fell. They're still angels. Grotesque. A little bit naughty. Still angels, though. Do I work with them? No. They don't like me very much. I don't care. I don't need their permission to exist either. Yeah. See, that's the thing. When you really own yourself, when you really own your life, whether it be a twin or a full on fucking demon, you don't need their permission or validation to exist as you are. Oh, I tell you, there's quite a few demonic things that wish I didn't exist. Not in body, not in energy. Fuck you, anyways. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The fact that I exist tells me I have a right to. And you will not derail my progress unless I give you some sort of backhanded, roundabout permission to. Passive permission is when you do not enforce what you've decided you need. That is passive permission. If someone is in your house, they've broken and entered. If they are in your house and you don't follow through with this command of leave right now, you're like, no, get out of here. What? Oh. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm giving you an example of passive permission. When you allow someone outside of you, something outside of you to believe they have an authority over you, and there is nothing you can do to usurp that authority they have taken from you. Mm-hmm. Passive permission. When you don't do anything to stop what does not resonate, what is a violation of your sovereignty, your sovereign authority within your life. Passive permission. Passive permission. Passive permission. If I don't give permission, you will fucking know. I don't give permission. I'm willing to fucking fight you for this shit. You will fucking know. you will fucking know. There's no mincing words there. There's no inability to interpret that energy. No, you will know. You will know. Is it because like I've been trained how to fight? And no, it's because I would rather die than kneel at the feet of my oppressor. When you live like that, ooh. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. And when you live like that and you have that knowing of yourself and your life and your journey, do you need to be afraid of who comes back? Should you be afraid? Is that fear? Some sort of passive permission? And it's not that you have to convince yourself to pretend like you're not afraid if you actually are afraid. It's more that you need to make sure you understand what exactly are you afraid of? Why do you fear this interaction? Because fear exists to bring your attention to the things that need your attention, right? Right? So pay attention. What do you need to pay attention to? Why do you need to pay attention? What is this interaction trying to bring to your attention, to your awareness? Do you know that you cannot expand consciousness? It's infinite. Infinite. Immortal and infinite. All these spiritual people trying to teach you like, "Oh, you need to expand your consciousness. It's already infinite." What are you talking about? What needs to be expanded is your awareness of it. We walk around and live our lives with blinders on. This is all I know about. Blinders. This is all I know about. This is all I know about. Yet, that is creation. Not even creation. That is a human spectrum of creation. The more you become aware, the more expanded your awareness is, the more painfully aware you become of how little you actually understand. Same applies for me. These people who think they know everything, they clearly have not reached a level of awareness yet that would afford them the ability to understand how little they actually understand. So there's this like meme, it's like a pie graph, right? And the pie has this little sliver, and that little sliver is what you're aware you know. And then there's this slightly larger sliver that is representative of what you're aware of not knowing. And then the rest of the pie is representative of what you don't know that you don't know. So fucking accurate. So fucking accurate. None. None. No need to be afraid. If something comes back to you and it's something that does not resonate with you, again, if you assess, truly, honestly, genuinely assess that this is just a repetition of what you've already extracted yourself from, kick that motherfucker to the curb again. You did it before. You did it before. Kick him to the curb again. It's that easy. If you weren't here at the beginning portion of this live stream where I set that intention, rewatch it. Rewatch this. Set that intent. Listen to that portion every day for as many days as it takes for you to integrate that into your living truth and see the fear dissolve. See that fear dissolve. And I say this from a place of someone that not necessarily has never experienced a fear of certain things, coming back around. I say this as someone who has experienced that anxiety, like, what the fuck? I feel like that cockatoo that you can find it on 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 TikTok. It's that cockatoo, and they gave him or her this like stuffed animal that's in the shape of a fish, and this cockatoo walks around this stuffed animal that's in the shape of a fish, yelling, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I watch that shit on repeat anytime it comes up on my feed. I just, what the fuck? My kid goes, "Who taught that bird that?" Is, baby, as long as you know that's not age appropriate language for you. Okay, mommy. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, it's fine. It is fine. Anything can come back to you. You'll be able to deal with it. You deal with so much in your life. You deal with so much in other people's lives. The reality it is, as people who are empaths and Pisceans, we deal with so many people's lives. We deal with other people's bullshit consistently. How many of you empaths and Pisceans have random ass strangers telling you their life story, shit that they wouldn't tell anybody else because you feel safe? You feel safe to them. If you've experienced that, and I'm pretty certain you guys have probably have, if you've experienced that, understand that whether you consciously know or not, whether you accept or not, other souls understand your power to the point where they feel safe with you. Stop fucking playing yourself. Stop pretending you can't handle shit when complete strangers can feel your energy and know you can handle this shit. You can handle this shit. Mm-hmm. Medicine man. Mm-hmm. What do you say? Hey, what do you say? Okay. Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. Mm-hmm. Y'all know, people already know you fucking badass. That's why they tell you you crazy. The moment you set boundaries, the moment you really let them know, like, no, your behavior is so fucking out of hand. Let me serve you up a fucking steaming hot dish of sit the fuck down and know your fucking place. God, they're like all of a sudden, oh my God, she's crazy. Mm-hmm. You know why they call you crazy? They're trying to gaslight you into a place of smallness because they understand if they let you continue with this shit, if they let you snowball that fucking personal power, they're going to be up for some big ass fucking problems. They're going to have some big ass fucking problems with you. Mm-hmm. Shit, they probably can't fucking handle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't even got to fucking yell on that shit. They just know. They just know. They fucking know. They know when they're outranked. Yeah. Let them call it whatever the fuck they want to call it. They want to call it crazy? That by all means. Whatever helps you and your little ass mind to accept you are fucking outranked. Know your place. Stand down, motherfucker. Stand down. As a matter of fact, keep it up. I'm going to make you fucking bow. Ooh, I got a little aggressive there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let your energy carry that shit. If your energy can't carry that shit, start allowing more of your energy out. That means you've confined too much of yourself in order to make it easier for people who are limited in their existence to be able to exist around you. You don't have to be sorry for being a powerful, badass motherfucker. You really don't. The people who are requiring you atone for the fact that you exist are the very people who are intimidated by the fact that you are too powerful to control. And you're going to let that? You okay with that? Are you okay with that? You going to let that? You giving that permission? You okay with that? People who know me know I'll entertain your shit until you tell me to calm down. At which point I will go out of my way to show you how the fuck not calm I am, and that you can't make me calm down until you shut the fuck up and get back in your fucking place. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Oh, she crazy. Yes, I am. Don't be fucking poking no crazy beast if you don't know how to handle that shit. You got what you worked for. You need some more? Or have you learned? You need some more, or have you learned? You've learned? Okay. Back the fuck up. I'll give you space to exit. I'll give you space to retreat. That's fine. You can talk all the shit you want about me to your friends. Y'all are small motherfuckers. None of my fucking concern. None of my fucking concern. You go ahead. Keep talking about me behind my back. As long as you're aware I'm moving forward, you will always remain behind me. See how that works? See how that works? Own your shit, you guys. Own your journey. One of the most powerful things I was able to decide for myself, when you take me there, that level of aggression, shit talking, just when you take me there, motherfucker, you asked me to go there. You can't later say, like, why you go all the way up there? I was matching you. It's not my fault I can take it past you. I gave you opportunities to stop. This is fucking appropriate. It is appropriate for me to reflect right back to you your fucking stupidity and stupidity. Like, I don't need to keep taking that shit. I'm not your fucking mom. Did you traverse my vagina? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. Hey guys, can you please all report that Hot Girls and Boys video chat? Pornography, let's do that. I'm going to report all of those. I'm going to report every single one. If you guys could also report it, please. Pornography. You could also report it under child abuse. Okay. Even though the message was deleted, you guys can still report that. Please do. Anytime you see any comments that lead to links that are sexual in nature, please report it. Please report it. The way we change the world and the exploitation of people who don't know any better yet or have no ability to defend themselves is by saying something. Report it. All of it. All of it. Report it, report it, report it. Make it so difficult for these deviants to exist. Make it difficult as fuck for these deviants to exist. This is how we change the world. This is how we take our power back. Once upon a time, we existed as small villages where everyone gave a fuck about everyone else. And anyone who was a deviant was sat down by the entire village. Hey, we don't do that here. When we passively allow, we give passive permission. No. No. You will not use me to exploit people. No. It is time for those days again. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, herd immunity must come to an end. Here's the thing. We're not fucking cows. Cows don't protect each other. Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. I'm sure there's some cows that, I'm sure there's some cows that, will get aggressive and defend and stuff. But really, You okay living as a fucking shadow? As a cow? As a traded commodity? Is that all you are? Some people would say the way I communicate, because I don't exist within the expectations that they have based on my aesthetics. There are people who come on my lives thinking I need to be a passive Asian. Hey, daddy, what's up? Me and my ovaries want to have a conversation. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, baby boo. Show me some. I'm sorry. Show me something. What you got? Ooh! Damn. This live stream needs to be done. Ocean lovers. Oh no! Universal D. I'm just saying. People say that I am devaluing myself by communicating in this way. Devaluing? What were you paying with? Unbacked fiat? That paper has no value to me. Unless you're coming holding bags of gold, bags of silver. I mean, your opinion really don't mean shit to me. They really, really don't. Because the people who have that type of ability to back up their words, they celebrate the fact that I don't operate within the parameters society tells me to operate within. Hate to say it, y'all. I'm not a passive Asian. No, I do look very feminine. According to most people, I look very feminine. I'm just very masculine in my energy. Don't play like you don't like it. I know you do. Because even though you try and convince yourself that you hate me, you still keep coming back for more. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Too much truth? I'm just saying, you know? I know my value. It's way more than what some people can afford, and they don't like the fact that they can't afford that. They don't like that they can't afford that, so they have to tear you down and say you're not worth that. According to whom, peasant? When you want to act like a peasant, when you have that peasant mentality, I just got to call it what it is. A king or queen, they know they have their wealth, they know they have their status. Another king or queen, I'm a king and queen too. I got my own kingdom, motherfucker. I'm a king or queen too. You're not going to come in here. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to take my things. That's king queen mentality. It's the peasants who are like, oh, the king and queen have far too much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You want to compare yourself to me? That's peasant fucking mentality. No, you carry your own worth. And when you own your worth, I can approach you like a fucking equal. I don't think I'm above you. You think I'm above you, and I'm responding accordingly. Heaven forbid I tell you what to think of yourself. If you want to think you're below me and behave like you're below me, I'll play along. Sovereignty, I respect it. Now, if you want to come to me like you're my equal, we're on equal standing, fuck yeah, I respect that shit too. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That shit is, ooh. I'm just saying, yes. Fuck yes. You're a follow. No, you're not fucking following me. You're walking right beside me. What the fuck are you talking about? Because people will hear this and they'll be like, oh my God, see, she's so full of herself. No, baby boo, you're full of me. That's why you have so much hatred. You can't figure out how the fuck to be more like me. Here's the thing. Why the fuck are you trying to be like me? Why can't you be more like yourself? Understand your intrinsic worth and start acting like it, not settling for what fucking peanuts people are throwing into the fucking gallery. I don't fucking think so. Just because you choose to be in the peanut gallery does not mean I have to join you there. You see how that works? My thoughts were really formed when I was around 19, 20, and I watched Happily Ever After every fucking day because I was too cheap to get cable for my new apartment. I watched that every day. With Drew Barrymore? Yes. 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 Even though she had her station in life? No. To the point where the prince, who everybody wanted a piece of, the prince had eyes only for her, not realizing she was a peasant because she never carried herself in that way. Drew, baby. Drew Barrymore. I'm like, I'm never going to be a fucking peasant. I got to go to work and do makeup. I'm never going to be a peasant. Never. I am never going to be a peasant. Never. Card number 44, Visions of Life Beyond Death. It's okay for you to be afraid of the process that you go through to lay to rest the identity that you kind of have taken in. That's not truly who you are. That's who everyone else told you need to be. It's okay to have some sort of anxiety over that, some sort of worry or fear, because when you lay that to rest, there's so much uncertainty and unknown. That's okay. You're being resurrected as something more authentic, something more aligned with the reality and the truth of where you are right now, with the potentiality and the known reality. If you look at any building that's being constructed, the more grand the building is, the more planning that goes into it. The more planning, the more mess. Have you ever been to a construction site? Have you ever seen what it's like to remodel a house, to build a new home? Have you seen that? Because it's like, ugh, I don't want to live there. But here's the thing, that's nothing but a process, an ends to a means. That's just the process to construct something of beauty, something of grandeur. That's what Dark Night of the Soul is. It's a construction zone. First, it's a controlled demolition. Much like 9/11, buildings don't fall like that into their own footprint. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What are you trying to say? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Controlled demolition. That's what your higher self is doing. That's what your higher self is doing. And it will recruit the very people, these people who serve as the characters, who will be the impetus to this self-destruction, to this organized demolition. Just because you're unaware that this is going to take place does not remove the fact that it is an organized demolition. I mean, it didn't change the fact that 9/11 was an organized demolition. That's not a conspiracy. That's a fact. That's a fact. Buildings don't fall that way. They just don't. Look into it. Thermite. Let's Probably going to flag this video, but who gives a shit? Thermite. Card number 9, what do you feel? Are you comparing the potentiality with the reality while you allow yourself to be distracted by earthly existence? What if we take all those components, cut them up all nice and pretty, put them in a bowl and have a fruit salad? What if you can have all of that at once, little bits of each, and allowing each flavor to marry with and add to the richness of experience as you eat that Waldorf salad? Fruit salad is good. I need to make some fruit salad. You know, Filipinos make this fruit salad. It is so fucking good. My mom used to make this fruit salad. It was just so fucking good. It was good. It was good stuff. I need to make some. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Card number 38, restore and replenish. Here's the thing. It's expensive only if you try and purchase it. It's expensive only if you try and purchase it. But really, the raw ingredients for any type of food that you want to create are far less expensive when you are creating it yourself. Far less expensive. So that's the thing. Are you coveting the recipe of someone else, or do you have the courage to experiment and create a recipe for yourself? You know? So if you were to eat Hawaiian barbecue, I mean, pound for pound, it is so expensive compared to actually creating your own marinade. My family has this recipe that, oh my God, it tastes better than Hawaiian barbecue that you can buy. It's so ridiculously cheap to make. And all you got to do is purchase the meat. And that's what's really going to determine how much you're going to spend. But you got to put some effort into it. And here's the thing. You know, you can program your food. Did you know that? Like if my husband's in a bad mood, you know, sometimes he'll be frustrated or whatever. I don't want to fucking eat anything you make right now. You gonna make me a meal and you fucking pissed off about it? I'm not fucking eating that. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna eat that. So I can take in the program of toxic. I don't fucking think so. No, I'm not gonna eat that. I'm just, if I go to a restaurant and I see that the workers are disgruntled, I'm not gonna fucking eat there. Are you kidding me? Like, no. I remember one time we went through a drive-through, and I can't have a lot of the foods in fast food places, and I just really needed to eat something really quick. Like my blood sugars had gotten too low. So my husband took me to Carl's Jr. and I ordered a triple bacon Western burger with no bread, no cheese. Please wrap it in lettuce. And if you could put the onion rings on the side, right? My husband loves onion rings, so he wants the onion rings. And we get our stuff, and I open my thing, and I see that there's onion rings in there, and they batter that with gluten. I can't have that. Like, it fucks me up. And, you know, my husband, he said he's going to tell them to fix it. I was like, I just asked for a refund. I'm not fucking eating here. And he's like, why? Well, because that girl's already fucking looking at you like, what do you mean put onion rings on the. No. She's already fucking pissed off about her life. Her life in this drive-through window. I'd like, first, okay, reality of it, if they're already giving you attitude low key about like letting them know that, hey, I had ordered my thing a specific way and it's not just preference, it's actually allergies, and you did this, and they're like, no, most likely they're probably gonna like, I don't know, fucking spit in your food, drop it on the floor. I don't know. And then the energy of that, like, I'm fucking good. So my husband got upset with me and he's like, so are you just gonna starve? No, you're gonna take me somewhere else. I'm not fucking eating that shit. I'm not. It's about preserving your space. I can wait like 30 more minutes. I mean, we already in the car. You can fucking take me to an ER if it's really that bad. Get me a fucking sugar drink. I don't know. I don't fucking care. I'm not eating that shit though. I'm just not. I'm not. Right, Daddy? Like, no. I don't fucking need that type of toxicity in my life. I'm good. I'm good. I remember years ago, I was in the car, I was pregnant. My sister-in-law is driving, my then sister-in-law was driving, and she didn't like how like, I don't know, something about the fucking order. And I'm like, sis, is my food in the bag? She checked and my burger was there. I put it in my lap. The lady wanted the bag back, and like, I'm like, she gonna fuck with all that shit. My sister and my then sister-in-law is like, I'm gonna fuck her ass. I'm like, that okay, I'm pregnant. I just need to make sure I don't eat things that like are fucked with because I'm pregnant. Like, please don't fist fight someone. And then I, because I'm fucking ride or die, I'm gonna have to fucking fist fight with you. I'm pregnant. Like, can we just go? Can we just go? You know, I'm really not scared to fucking make sure the people I'm riding with got their back covered, but I'm pregnant. Like, and fucking hella big at that. Like, what do you want me to do? Donkey kick someone from the back? Motherfucker, I will kill someone if they hit my belly. Yeah, this fucking ratchet ass sister-in-law. I'ma fuck these. Like, roll up your fucking window if you're gonna talk shit, bruh. I fucking told you I'm pregnant. Nah, it's okay, sis. I got. No, you don't got this. There's like at least fucking 3 females looking at you side eye in that window. You know my brother's gonna give me shit if you get fucked up and I'm just in the car pregnant eating my burger, fucking watching shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, let's fucking be real here. Don't get me into shit. I was ready. What am I gonna do? I can keep my purse in front of me. I can donkey kick people from the back. It's too much. That's why I say the quality of people you hang out with need to be like, I can't even do the chancla. My belly was so big I can't reach my feet. I'm serious. I couldn't reach my feet. Ask my husband. When we go somewhere, it like, he gotta help tie my shoes. Daddy, my shoe. It's like, hold on, let me tie it for you. Yo, I got a short ass torso. I can't do none of that shit. Are you kidding me? It's all belly. It's all belly out to my knees. There were times I like had to hold the steering wheel like this because my belly was so like I can't see over the steering wheel. People don't know the struggles I've been through with life. God, I can't see over the steering wheel. Like, I can't reach the steering wheel. I'm just saying, okay? Like, have some sympathy for me. Yeah, I remember my father said that I was ungrateful for the car that he had me drive when I was 16. I can't see over the steering wheel. I couldn't see over the steering wheel. And I had to wear, like, my dad was like, "Why are you always wearing those stripper shoes?" Okay, that's fair. They are stripper shoes. Um, but I needed the platform to be able to reach. I needed the platform to reach the pedal. It's a true story. It was like all of my platforms were about this big. I needed that to reach. I couldn't reach the pedal. I needed that. And he used to like, "Are you a stripper?" No, I don't know how to adjust the seat. I can't get it to reach the pedal. If I slouch down to make my legs longer, I can't see over the steering wheel. I used to get yelled at for that. Like, card number 38, restore and replenish. You have to allow yourself to be restored. Okay. You're not going to restore yourself so long as toxicity continues to exist within your space. You have to allow that to be completely drained so that you can begin replenishing with new energy. Stop being afraid of losing the things that are toxic. You know? Stop being afraid of losing the things that are toxic and repurpose. They are my driving shoes. Y'all, I'm telling you, this was before it was cool to wear, platform type shoes, like, for real. Hey, they worked with the industry that I was in. Makeup, not exotic dancing, makeup. So it worked. Card number 33, heaven sent. Allow yourself to receive guidance from your higher self. I think you're being guided to a point that will help you to heal whatever occurred during this separation phase. It needs to be healed within yourself. You have to allow it. You have to allow it. I mean, I think Michael says, don't say it. 2 hours, 22 minutes, 22 seconds, right when I looked, and he was telling me, don't say it. So I'll just let you guys know that I was going to say, but I'm not going to say it because he told me not to. But what I was going to say, but won't say anymore, is that maybe all the gentlemen should get a Jacob's ladder. The trauma of that will help you to awaken. I'm just saying, trauma-induced secretion. If y'all don't know what it is, you might want to look after the live stream is done. So all those who are capable, all those who have the anatomy to do that, I mean, that's full-on trauma-induced secretion, like, just how much do you want to grow? How much do you want to ascend? Because that will directly indicate how many rungs to that ladder you need. See, Plum is raising her hand. She's looking for someone with a ladder too. Card number 11. Diving for light. Ew. Why would you want to know why I know what that is? What? There's the internet. What? What? It's got nothing to do with daddy. Okay, I'll stop fucking around. I was really fucking around. All right. For life. I'm sorry, daddy. For lights. Go really deep within your space. Allow yourself to really explore who you are, where you need to go within yourself, within your journey. Have no fear of what you'll find there, because everything you'll find is your truth. Okay? And for some of us, the truth find has to do with, just straighten yourself out. There you go. There you go. There. Okay. Who cares? Sometimes the things you're afraid of finding is the truth that you've believed too many of the lies that people have told you. This hurts my head, but I want my hair out of my. Oh my God. I've effectively crippled myself with these fucking nails. Okay. All right. Sometimes what you believe to be your truth is nothing but a lie. And that's a scary thing to discover, that the way you've been living is actually contradictory to your truth. And now it's like, well, then what happens? Well, the fact that you're aware now that you haven't been living in your truth should absolutely free you to find your truth and live it, right? Right? You just have to make sure. You just have to really make sure. All right. Here goes. Let's go ahead and get the final card. It's time to go. It is time to get that final card. I'll wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for. Here we go. Card number 31, commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It's the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show our passion and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come, the belief that it can be satisfied only one set of circumstances can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us, the way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the heart. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There's a way forward on your path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt. What you are feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You're being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems as though you're being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that's beyond a linear approach. It's to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You don't have to also create or control the terrain, nor determine the map of your journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest cause you to try to bend life to your will. It's unnecessary. It's an unnecessary battle, and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up, be present, attend to what is before you in each moment, and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity. This serenity will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort, even while the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will. As you move along your life journey, step by step, that divine will is moving you too, shining one into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. It's a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and in stillness. Really just allowing yourself. This was a powerful line. Life operates according to a genius that's beyond a linear approach. This in itself tells me with such clarity and such conviction, you do not get to determine that a necessary component of your life cannot return back to you because you are fixed on a linear path. That is not the workings of soul. That is the belief of a fractured ego. That is the way of avoidance of someone who felt abandoned, rejected, discarded. When we look at it in those terms, maybe you're not afraid of the person. Maybe you're afraid of what type of learning comes when that person arrives. Maybe we have to stop trying to control things. Maybe we have to allow ourselves to see a separation with the desire and the attachment we think is a natural, normal part of the desire. You can crave an energy and not be attached to it. You can crave an energy in such a profound, all-consuming way and not be attached to a specific outcome. You can develop yourself enough and evolve in such a way where you don't need a specific outcome to occur in order to validate you and what you're learning. It's okay to crave an energy that reminds you of your spiritual home. That doesn't mean you're craving romance. It doesn't mean you're craving and needing and expecting a specific outcome. There's this line here. Hold on. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause a heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. When you begin to allow the words of people who claim to be spiritual in nature, when you allow their distorted words and distorted beliefs that have been filtered through their own life traumas and issues with rejection and abandonment, when you allow those tainted words to be integrated into your truth so as that it develops a sense of obligation, a sense of expectation, that's how you hurt your own feelings. The issue is not with someone coming back. The issue is in the way you are interpreting, receiving, and handling what that message is. Life is not working at cross purposes with you, far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now, even in peace and stillness. That's powerful. That's powerful. Wow. Again, life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It's to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That's more than enough challenge, you know? You do not have to also create or control the terrain, nor determine the map for your journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. That need to control, that need to create, creates more struggle. It creates more struggle. And then you wonder why you're struggling. Michael says, reread the poem. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. So for some of you, conversations ended as a way to keep you sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. So there were things that occurred, decisions were made, and separation was allowed. And for some, you need to understand that separation was not a form of abandonment or rejection. That separation was a soul attempting to shelter your heart's candle, your heart's flame, to keep it in stillness and in peace so that you can maintain the clarity of your purpose in this life. Stop allowing your expectations to tell you something is other than what it actually is. Again, that is how you hurt your own feelings. Did someone hurt you? Or did you hurt yourself? Because you believed the words of someone who didn't know what they were saying. And you applied it to yourself in your journey and it backfired. Trust yourself to know. Trust yourself to be guided by your own heart. And the more you try and control that flame, the more it's going to flicker and waver. The higher the likelihood of distortions to occur, the more you'll be confused. There's nothing to be confused about. The reality for all of us is this. We're here to experience something that we are not given advance notice of. If you do not have advance notice, you do not have a handbook, you cannot control the way things will go. When you try and control it, you stand a very real chance of guiding yourself down the wrong path. And will have to do extra work and put extra effort to refine the proper path that takes you back home to yourself and your truth. When you can allow yourself to be guided by the sun, that beautiful energy, that energy that can warm you, that energy that can burn you when you stand in it for too long, when you allow yourself to be guided by the sun, which is representative of your truth as it is, not as it is interpreted by a flawed human logic, you'll definitely find your way back home to yourself. You'll find your truth, and you'll find that you've been living that truth this entire time. Truth is truth. It is not the truth that is interpreted by the flawed human logic. Allow yourself to exist as you are. Welcome whatever events are being brought to you to help you learn and grow. No, nothing bad, nothing that will detract from your growth is going to be allowed if you're not trying to control and manipulate outcomes. Well, Emmie, but the thing is, I did that before and it blew up in my face. Okay, how did it blow up in your face? That sends me this image of like someone who wants to appear as though they're knowledgeable about firearms, and they're Peace. Their sidearm misfires. So what do? They look down the barrel. That's the dumbest fucking shit to ever fucking do. That barrel should always be pointed down the field, never at you. There's a misfire. Remove the mag. Put it in safety. Check the chamber from the side. When you want to believe that you know what you're doing, but you really, really don't, that's how you fuck yourself up. Well, then, Emmie, how do we know if we really know what we're doing? Because you've lived through it already. You're using your hindsight. Hindsight is always 20/20. It is always 20/20. You have full clarity of what specific decisions and options and what you chose, how it will end up, because you've already lived through it. That's how you know. That's how you know. So let your life be your living manual. You are still living through the next chapter of what you are trying to learn. Let it. Let it ride out. Just let it. Flow with it. See what happens. So you're saying I shouldn't make a decision? I'm saying make whatever decision you want to make and let that ride out and see where it goes. You will learn firsthand whether that decision was good for you or not. You're saying it's okay for me to like get fucked up. Are you getting fucked up, or are you refusing to learn? And in that your refusal to learn, that's how you're fucking yourself up. Which one is it? You're a lower expression of your soul. Why would your soul want to hurt you? It wouldn't. It's trying to guide you down paths that you refuse to go down. So your soul is bringing you down this path and it's shadowy. You don't want to go down that path. Instead, you're choosing to take a path that takes you up a mountain, vertical climb, because at least you can see it's in the sunlight. And then you wonder, like, oh my God, why did my soul let me fall, bitch? Your soul didn't fucking tell you to start climbing shit. How is that your soul? Take accountability for the ways in which you're choosing to avoid is the very thing that's causing more potentiality for harm, internal destruction. Michael said I had to apologize for saying bitch. Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I hate when people fucking say that shit. Hey, when you want to be like, no, I know better. I can climb up that. But you haven't worked out in forever. You don't got the grip to do that. Okay, well, go right ahead. I'm be right here on the ground watching you fall. No? Mm-mm. You don't get to be like, oh, you're praying for my downfall. I have these conversations with my brother. He tells me sometimes, he's joking, but still, he says that I pray for his downfall. I'm like, no, you're just fucking stupid sometimes. He's like, that's fucked up. Don't say that shit to you. What? Don't say truth. Sometimes you just make self-sabotage type fucking decisions. You got to stop being so much of a Libra. He's like, that's fucked up. Hey, tell me where I lied, though. Tell me where the fuck I lied, bro. Tell me where I lied and I'll apologize for lying. You make these decisions, you live through the consequences, and you're like, oh, you're praying for my downfall. No, I'm just quietly watching with my popcorn, fucking quietly laughing. Like, the fuck? Are you kidding me? The fuck? I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Okay? I guess, when I had to leave him in California, I'll share this with you guys. I was like, I gotta give him a whole bundle of different size bandages, boo-boo spray. Like, he needs some riding gloves too, like tactical gloves for when he rides. I don't fucking know why. I just send it to him. I told him the scooter that you had me get you is so fucking unsafe. That shit goes so fucking fast. Like, you need old people's scooter. That shit's safe. You need like a bucket seat so you're cupped. And he's, he want to believe he's still fucking badass. Just badass. Okay, you are still badass. You are still savage. But you need to be safe in the thing. You're on blood thinners. If you fall, contusion can be fucking deadly for you. And you're by yourself. I'm not there. Oh, he don't want to fucking listen. He don't. And in order to prove to his baby sister that I'm not going to be his mom, he goes and takes his fucking scooter out. Okay. Okay. That's okay. I can't tell you what to do. You got to live your life. Oh, but he learned real good one day. One day after the bandages arrived. He is partially blind in one eye because of his stroke. Partially blind in one eye. And he happened to not see a fucking concrete divider. And it's not the island kind. It's the kind that's shaped like a pyramid. Several of them. He got launched in the air. Going hella fucking fast on his scooter. He got launched into the air. And then he calls me like, oh, good thing I know how to fall. Oh my fucking God, are you kidding me? Did you hit your head? Like, what the fuck? Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. He's literally a fighter. Like, he knows how to actually fight. And he's like, no, I know how to fall. Okay. I don't know if you know this. You're fucking deconditioned. You've been in a hospital for how fucking long? Okay. All right. You're good. That new package I sent you has a whole bunch of fucking bandages, different sizes. Were you wearing your tactical gloves? He goes, oh yeah, good thing you gave me those gloves because I was wearing them because it's cold. Fucking saved my hands. Okay, good. Oh, next day. Oh, I'm fucked up. Yeah, no, you badass is what you are. And he got mad at me. He said I was praying for his downfall. Ain't nobody doing any praying over here. You made fucking irresponsible decisions. You took unnecessary risks. That's on you, bro. That's on you. I'm not going to feel bad for you. That's fucking on you. You're lucky I gave you those gloves and sent you fucking Band-Aids before you got launched in the air. He's like, nah, you're doing that witch shit and you're praying for my downfall. Okay, if you want to believe that. It has nothing to do with that Libra self-sabotage shit. It's got absolutely nothing to do with that. The next thing he said, oh, when are you coming back? No, deal with this shit. You a man, right? You make your own choices, right? Okay. Be a man with your boo-boos. If he said I'm fucking heartless, yeah. Oh, you're not gonna blame me for that shit. You lucky I bought you all those fucking Band-Aids and shit and left it there. And he was telling me like, you abandoned me in California like a fucking college student. You left all this shit in my dorm like a mom. Like, okay, son. And you can take care of your boo-boo by yourself. He's fine. He's fucking lucky. He's literally lucky he knows how to fall because you get launched in the air and you're on that amount of blood thinner. That's a fucking hospital visit. A long one. Mm-hmm. People that be listening, they don't want to listen. Okay. That's fine. You don't got to listen to me. You don't got to listen to me. You don't got to listen to me. But I'm not going to fucking feel bad for you. I'm not going to shed no fucking tears of sympathy. Like, you fucked yourself up. You fucked yourself up. That's how you have to see the things you go through. Your soul is telling you not to do that. You do that. All right. Soul is going to be like, well, you fucked yourself. And no. It was not somebody else. You fucked yourself. Extract it. Bandage yourself up. Whatever you need to do. Get yourself right with the Lord again. And then keep living. Okay. I hope you guys learn things from me sharing that story. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have to take ownership of the way your life goes based on the decisions you make for yourself. You have to take ownership of that. Your life is not linear. Sometimes you have to circle back around to reassess the lessons that you didn't fully finish. And it's not always that you avoided it, you ignored it, or whatever. Sometimes it's because the next part of that lesson required you having more life experience to be able to process that part of the lesson. The truth of your path is that it is a Christic spiral, very similar to the Fibonacci sequence. As it rises and simultaneously descends, it circles back tighter upon itself. And you will continue this circling and tightening of that spiral for the entirety of your life until you become one and are released back into your point of origination. Yeah. And here's the thing, you don't even have to be mad at your own decisions in that time. You really, really don't. I knew I should not have gotten that scooter. He's like, I think it goes like 15 miles per hour. I was like, you don't need that kind of scooter. Like, it's a mobility scooter. It's supposed to help you like in grocery stores and stuff. You don't need to go fucking 15 miles per hour in a grocery store. It's to get you in and out of your hospital, your appointments and stuff. Like, you don't need that 15 miles per hour, bro. No, it's not a Segway. It's I'll show you. And I should have known because not long after I got him that scooter, way before I ever had to leave California, I took him to a casino for the first time. He was finally in a place where he's stable enough to be able to go to a casino for like maybe 30 minutes. And so I took him to Thunder Valley. And as soon as we got in, this motherfucker tried to ditch me. He tried to go full speed. You don't play that shit when your sister's a mage with electrical capabilities. He must have got like 6 feet. Battery went complete dead. And he goes, oh, fuck. He turns around. He's like, hey, it won't work. I'm like, you tried to ditch me, you fucking asshole. He goes, no, I wasn't. And he's laughing. I'm like, you're a fucking liar. Jesus doesn't like liars. He goes, okay, just push me. I had to push him through the whole fucking casino. And you best believe I was nagging his ass the whole way to the poker room. See, you fucking feel badass now? You fucking tried to ditch me. Look what happened. Jesus on my side. Jesus loves me. You're just an associate. You are loved by Jesus through your association with me. You fucking tried to ditch me. You know I can't find you in here. He's like, oh, okay. I won't do that no more. You fucking tried to ditch me. He literally tried to ditch me in the casino. Like right as we entered. Because I was telling him, hey, you have to wear a mask. And then the security guard came up and said, hey, you need a mask. And so he took out his mask from his IV pump bag. He took it out, he put it on, and he said, fuck this shit. And he vroom. I was like, motherfucker tried to ditch me. How you like that, huh? How you like that? How you like that? Dun, dun, dun. How you like that? All right, guys, I gotta get going. I'm gonna go live later on today to do expedites. It's an Ephesian. Hold on. I was trying to remember what it is. Okay. Here. Ephesian. It's cute. Sometimes he lets me ride. Sometimes he lets me ride shotgun. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't know what it is. There's a little seat that folds down, and if you're gonna let someone ride, you could pull it up, and I fit in between his legs. It's for a child. It's for a child. It's a child seat, and I can fit. So sometimes he lets me ride because I have knee problems, and he tries to go too fast, and I cannot keep up. So sometimes he'd let me ride there. It's a badass scooter if you need a scooter, and it's very affordable. It's a lot cheaper than the mobility scooters, but if you're naughty, you should not have one. Plain and simple. They should have a disclaimer. If you are naughty, you cannot have one of these because you don't know how to behave. I want to see what it is. Hold on. Mobility scooter. Oops. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, these are badass. I think he needs one with a horn. Oh, his does have a horn. Yeah. He picked that scooter. I didn't pick that scooter. He said he needed a seat for the bitches. I was like, you're so funny. You're so stupid. And then guess who rides in the seat? The main bitch. All right, I really got to go. I'll go live later on today to do expedites. If you're needing a personal reading, scan, some sort of energy work, make sure to come back and check it out. I should be going live around 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. I'll have the link ready for you guys after I do what I need to do. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I gotta go talk to daddy. Bye, guys.